G'day guys, welcome to another Idea Sex Live. So today I am talking about how to integrate love and success. So this is a pretty interesting topic that's come up just in a chat tonight, and I just thought I'd bring up some of the stuff that came up in that conversation and some of the other things I've been thinking around this whole concept of basically, being successful and at the same time having love be at the forefront of what's happening. So I'm just going to try something really risky and actually turn off my Wi-Fi. See what happens. There we go. So it did work. I'm still back online after a bit of a break, and I can get into the details of this. Sorry for the shakiness there. So yes, it's something. The whole idea of like combining this whole idea of being loving and successful, or being a hippie and being a capitalist, is something that I've struggled for many years over, because I started hating money and wanting to be equal with everything, and then gone in waves of, obviously before that, wanting to be as successful as possible and as rich as possible. But what I'm finding is that the key way of being that's come up is contribution. So through the way of being of contribution, we're able to both maintain both those what seem like diametrically opposed ways of looking at the world, and actually have them both make sense. So the idea of contribution, obviously, if we're wanting to give back to society and create a better world, leveraging the money that comes in through a capitalist sense of looking at the world will allow us to make a bigger difference out in the world. So, I think it really comes down to that. And, if as long as we're providing an amount of value that's, worthwhile for someone to enjoy and pay that amount of money for, then as long as we're making a difference to that person's life or whatever we're doing and making their life easier, then that's a perfectly valid thing, and you deserve to profit off that so that you can increase your net wealth and make an even bigger difference out there. And both of those things sort of bounce off each other. So, you reward yourself for doing a great thing in the world, and have your influence and money and impact that you have for yourself personally and your family, have that be raised, the quality of life you have be raised, but it's intrinsically tied to, what are you doing out there for the world, and what are you doing out there for other people, that their lives become better. So if you have any questions about this, please put them down below. But I'm just going to keep riffing on some of the points that I've got here outlined on how we can do this better, from the things that I've learned from being really, at ends with how do I keep focused on making cash and not feel bad about it. And at the same time, how do I increase my ability to help people out there in the world? So, at the end of the day, if we're providing a service, something that people are willing to pay for, and they find value in that, these people are free agents. They can choose to buy off you or not. That's the beauty of being the capitalist society that we're in. They can go elsewhere a lot of the time for the same service from somebody else. So, your price, and you're able to profit off that, and that profit is totally guilt-free if you are resolved within yourself that what you're doing is in integrity, for starters. Then it's okay to make a crap ton of money. It's okay to make a crap ton of money. So the hippies might be going, no, it's not cool. We need to, share it all around. And, it's great to have the ideal of having a better world where everyone is equal, but, they try that. It's called communism, right? And it really didn't work that well. And until we can, talking on a political level, until we can create a technocracy that's built upon equal distribution of resources based on location, until we have the capacity and the willingness to do that, we are stuck with capitalism for now. And the best we can do is be altruistic capitalists, by ensuring that whatever we're doing has a good heart and intention behind it, and actually does make the world a better place for everyone involved. So one of the key things that really got me through this time of working this out and being okay with making more money and still being a lovey, huggy hippie, is that money is essentially the energy of the third dimension. So, this thing that a lot of us regard as evil sometimes, it's actually the energetic makeup of reality that causes the world to be different than it was before, in a very significant, powerful, and oftentimes quick way, than if you were just trying to do it off, doing favors for people, or bartering, or inspiring them just to do it for free. money really does make the world go round. So if we want to make the world go round in a beautiful way that serves everyone, then I would encourage us to, really tap into that, to turn on that capitalistic self, but not at the expense of our compassion, not at the expense of our altruistic self as well. Both can coexist. It's just a matter of resolving those things and seeing how those two beings co-arise into a beautiful, impacting but profitable sense. So that's about it today, guys. Thank you so much. I just thought I'd drop in and just keep to my word of day 13 now on the Facebook live cast. If you have any requests or anything you want to see done, please type them in the comments below.